Today I'm trying out the reverse brining method on 2 filet mignons that I have. So what that means is you're going to heavily salt your steak and then you're going to let it rest in the refrigerator overnight. Once you've let it rest, this is what it should look like when you take it out of the refrigerator. Then to a pan over medium-high heat, I'm going to add some avocado oil. And make sure your pan is really, really hot before you add your steak in. So I'm going to add my first filet mignon, and after a minute or two searing on one side, I'm going to flip it over and let it sear for another minute on that side. And because this is kind of like a weird shaped piece, I'm just trying to make sure I get all the sides cooked. And then just add in some butter and crushed garlic cloves, and then you're going to tilt your pan to let the butter cool, and you're going to use a spoon to baste your steak with. Now for the next filet mignon, I'm going to first sear all the edges of the filet, and supposedly if you do this it keeps all the juices in and they won't spill out. So make sure you sear all the sides before you lay it down flat. Like before, I'm adding in more butter. I'm just going to swirl it around and then add in some garlic cloves. And again, just keep basting with a spoon. You're going to do this for about a minute or two. Okay, so the steak on the left hand side is filet mignon A, where I just did a usual sear. And that's what it looks. It's a little more done than I wanted it to, but it's still a medium rare. And then filet mignon number 2, this was the one where I just seared all the edges first before searing it flat. And I do think the second one came out the best. Mainly it tasted better and it was cooked the way I like it.